Hello everyone, welcome to ASMR Genie's channel. I've recently acquired an illness that has made my throat very sore, but also it has given me a very low voice. This is, I believe, the lowest voice I've ever had in my entire life. I don't think it could get any lower. My voice is incredibly low, like much lower than it usually is, and I feel so cool, and I feel like my new voice has given me a Benedict Cumberbatch low voice quality. So I'm just going to read some quotes from characters that Benedict Cumberbatch has played, in which he's put on a very low voice. So here we go. Alright, so this is this character that he played in the movie Star Trek Into Darkness, called Khan Noonien Singh. I personally am a bit upset about the casting because it's clearly a whitewashing. Khan is not supposed to be a white man, especially not a British white person, but he is, and Cumberbatch played him very, very, very well. So here is a quote from his character. So, Kirk says, "Who the hell are you?" Khan says, "A remnant of a time long past, genetically engineered to be superior so as to lead others to peace in a world at war. But we were condemned as criminals forced into exile. For centuries we slept, hoping when we awoke things would be different. But as a result of the destruction of Vulcan, your Starfleet began to aggressively search distant quadrants of space. My ship was found adrift. I alone was revived." Then Kirk says, "I looked up John Harrison. Until a year ago he didn't exist. John Harrison was a fiction created the moment I was awoken by your Admiral Marcus to help him advance his course, a smoke screen to conceal my true identity. My name is Khan." What else should I read? Cumberbatch, no voice. Let's see. I surrendered to you because, despite your attempt to convince me otherwise, you seem to have a conscience, Mr. Kirk. If you did not, then it would be impossible for me to convince you of the truth. 231746111 coordinates not far from Earth. If you want to know why I did what I did, go and take a look. Then Kirk says, "Give me one reason why I should listen to you." "I can give you 72, and they're on board your ship, Captain. They have been all along. You should have let me sleep." Let's see what else. Let's look up Sherlock quotes. Sherlock quotes. see. I have a quote from Sherlock. I've never seen the show Sherlock. I've never seen a single episode. All I know is that Benedict Cumberbatch plays Sherlock Holmes on it. So here's a quote. I just have no idea what context this is from, but he says, "I know you're an army doctor, and you've been invalidated home from Afghanistan. You've got a brother worried about you, but you won't go to him for help because you don't approve of him. Possibly because he's an alcoholic, more likely because he recently walked out on his wife. And I know your therapist thinks your limp's psychosomatic. Quite correctly, I'm afraid. That's enough to be going on with, don't you think? The name is Sherlock Holmes, and the address is 221B Baker Street. Afternoon." So my name is Benedict Cumberbatch, and I play Sherlock on the show Sherlock Holmes, and Khan on Star Trek Into Darkness, and recently Julian Assange on The Fifth Estate, in which I put on an Aussie accent for that. Apparently Julian Assange was okay with the way he put on the accent. Let's see, what else do I have here? I don't know. Do you find this voice sultry at all? Because if it is, it's all more cooler. Let's see, who else has a low voice? Oh yeah, Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe has a very low voice. Where's that quote from? Gladiator. Here it is. My name is Gladiator. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix legions and loyal servant to the true emperor, Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. See what else. I have only one more life to take, then it is done. To my son, tell him I will see him again soon, to keep his heel sound while riding his horse. To my wife, that is not your business. You know anything about Frank Lucas? You know anything about him? Yeah. Okay. I do have quite a fascination with the actor Tom Hardy. He's my favourite actor, to be honest. I like Benny Cumberbatch too, but Tom more. A quote from Gangs of New York, maybe. Daniel Day-Lewis. Let's see, Daniel Day-Lewis. Gangs of New York. Some quotes. Where is it? Okay, can't find it here. This is a total change in accent and character and actor. So this is no longer Benny Cumberbatch. This is Daniel Day-Lewis playing Bill the Butcher in Gangs of New York. Here's the thing. I don't give a tuppenny about your moral conundrum, you meat-headed sack. That's more or less the thing. And I want you to go out there. You. Nobody else. None of your little minions. I want you to go out there and I want you to punish the person who's responsible for murdering this poor little rabbit. Is that understood? I know your works. You're neither cold nor hot. So because you're lukewarm, I will spew you out of my mouth. You can build your filthy world without me. I took the Father, now I'll take the Son. You tell young Valen I'm gonna paint Paradise Square with his blood. 2 coats. I'll festoon my bedchamber with his guts. And for you, Mr. Tammany Hall, you come down to the points again and you'll be dispatched by my own hand. Get back to your celebration in the maiden peace. How old are you, Amsterdam? Not sure, sir. Never did quite figure it. I'm 47. 47 years old. Now I stayed alive this long. All these years. Fear. Spectacle of fearsome acts. Somebody steals from me. I cut off his hands. He offends me. I cut out his tongue. He rises against me. I cut off his head. Stick it on a pike. Raise it high up so all on the streets can see. That's what preserves the order of things. Fear. Thank God. I die a true American. Apologies for that noise outside. That is kind of noisy and annoying. So should I? Oh yeah, there will be blood. We could go there. There will be blood. More Daniel Day-Lewis. There will be blood quotes. Alright, sorry, the noise outside is terrible. I'm just going to lower the gain a bit to get rid of that noise. Sorry about the noise. Are you an angry man, Henry? Are you envious? Do you get envious? I have a competition in me. I want no one else to succeed. I hate most people. Well, if it's in me, it's in you. There are times when I look at people and I see nothing worth liking. I want to earn enough money that I can get away from everyone. I don't know. Maybe it will change. Does your sound come back to you? I don't know. Maybe no one knows that. The doctor might not know that. I don't want to talk about those things. I see the worst in people. I don't need to look past seeing them to get all I need. I've built my hatreds up over the years. Little by little, Henry. To have you here gives me a second breath. I can't keep doing this on my own with these people. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, it's called drainage, Eli. See, I own everything around it, so of course I get what's underneath it. Do you understand, Eli? That's more to the point. Do you understand? I drink your water. I drink it up. Every day I drink the blood of lamb from Bandy's tract. You can sit down again. Let's see. It was Paul who was chosen because he found me. Anyway, so that's all failure. Back to the Cumberbatch. I think this would be it. I think my voice is actually getting higher now the more that I talk. So yeah, this is the end. See you next time. Once again, this is ASMR Genie, and toodaloo.